Hey, good evening. I just wanted to pass this along quick because, I think it's very important. Besides that, we've been hearing for, years, definitely the last months, as soon as, a lot of people have been talking about chemtrails and what they're doing and what are they spraying. And, of course, everybody's labeled as, well, they're Chem-tards. I mean, what, you think they're spraying something? That's ridiculous. They're not spraying any. That's ice crystals. Come on. Well, here comes Ted Gunderson. Pretty big heavy hitter, man. He knows. He's in a position to know this stuff. He's an FBI agent in charge overall of L.A., Dallas, and St. Louis. This guy's just some dude off the street saying, "Hey, I think they're spraying something." He says He says he knows what they're doing. He calls it death dumps. He says they're doing it all over America, Canada, Mexico, Europe. So he actually calls out the UN. He calls out the UN and the U.S. government to stop their genocide and stop their murder. He says that the reason that all these birds and everything are dying is because of that. And pretty convenient too. We're getting, was it just a couple weeks ago, this top guy who was a top government biochem weapons expert, he was about to spill the beans on something. And he turned up dead in a landfill. This judge down there in Arizona. I mean, it looks more and more to me like that guy was the main target of the whole thing. Nobody really had any beef with this congresswoman, but that judge was getting ready to spill the beans and issue about 20 charges of fraud against Janet Napolitano. Big sis. You see what I mean? Why would a guy like this, I'm sure he's got a huge pension, why would he come out and say that this stuff is going on right now? Because time's getting very short. There is no reason to bite your tongue anymore about any of that. Doesn't matter if you're going to have a pension or not. That's what I think. I really just want to keep this video short and get out that info, about this guy. I'm sure you guys have probably already seen him anyway, but I wanted to make a video featuring that because it's a big deal, Top FBI guy in charge of field offices in, Dallas, L.A. He's a guy who knows, and he talks about details on his video. He says where they're flying out of. He says he's got these special planes. He's seen them. So there's no further question about these people doing something still. Why are they doing it? For soft kill stuff. Well, these animals, birds especially, they're affected by things and they die far sooner than humans or other animals. But got some weird stuff going on with cows. Some guy's entire herd died, and they said, well, that's from a virus or something. Oh, well, a virus came in and just dropped 200 cows overnight. I hear a lot of stories, but I don't believe any of them, especially anything this government says. And I don't go along with this troll philosophy that, you're a traitor unless you go along with the government. With the government that's obviously declared war on us right now, basically. And this visit this week, Hu Jintao is coming here, which is a damn shame that we even have to sit here under the Chinese now. Oh, the Chinese are coming to help us now. Well, that's not what George Soros says. He says the Chinese are coming, and it's basically the memorial service for the dollar. He says it's done. So, hey, this is creeping up on 5 minutes here. I want to make sure I can upload it quick. So, take a look at the enclosed video. You've probably seen it, but I just wanted to offer my thoughts on it too. And I think it's highly relevant that this guy comes out right now and is spilling the beans on the UN and the U.S. government poisoning us with their death dumps and genocide. It's very hard to deny now. In order to deny it, you really have to be delusional, That's all. Anyway, good night. Have a good evening. We'll talk to you later.